101 with your boy Coach C. Today we're going to be covering, well, doing a ball review, I should say, with the Ebonite Fireball. Ebonite Fireball. I've been waiting for it. Um, Ebonite Fireball, let's go over it a little bit. The numbers will be up here as usual. Um, it is a symmetrical pearl ball. They're using the Fireball core to go along with the GB 10.7 cover stock. The RG is 2.51. The diff is 0.039. I expect it to shape fairly well, but I also expect it with that lower diff to get down the lane. That 2.51 RG also says the same thing, that it's going to get further down the lane. I'm not so sure about that 1500 polish, 1500 grit with polish, because it's got that HK 22 cover, so they tend to have a lot of traction. So I'm thinking that I might have to take the surface up, but that's something that we'll decide once we roll the ball a little bit. Dude, I'm super stoked to throw it. See, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Ebonite has been like, how can I put it? Ebonite has been like the pearl universe. I mean, they have created, in my opinion, three really top pearls. The GB4 Pearl, then the Envision, and then the Emerge, and all of them are top notch. So when it comes to pearls, I mean, they have a heads up on everybody else, in my opinion. So I'm eager to throw this. Yeah, I'm absolutely eager to throw it. So with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's jump over to the lanes. Let's throw some shots. Make sure you guys remember to hit the like button and subscribe. It's free for you and it helps the channel, okay? So let's go ahead and throw some shots. Fireball by Ebonite. Here we go, baby. So, it's supposed to be on the weaker side. Everybody already knows the numbers. So my drill was 55 by 4.5 by 40. So I wanted it to go a little longer. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we're going to start with feet on 20, just to try to get an idea of what it's going to do. Balance bad, shot good. Alright, so back to 20. Now what I'm also doing, guys, is I'm also working on my bend. So I'm still working on my game. I'm trying to get lower as far as the bend of the knee on my lead leg. I don't know if that looked awkward, but it felt that way. So I got it drilled this way for length. So looks like so far so good. Okay, so that one I missed. About 5 left. Alright, so let's get another shot from 20. But let's try this without the oops. How's that? At least it went to 710. Shape wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Alright, so back to 20. What I'm looking for is how it's going to shape, how it's going to react to oil and to the dry. So that was a reaction to outside to the dry. That's what I'm trying to see how it reads. So I'm on 20. I'm looking at 10 and 3, 10 and 4, just in case you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. Didn't hit it, but the ball has no motion. I mean, it's shaped a little, but the line is good. So we'll get a couple more from 20. So here's the thing. I'm struggling with my accuracy because I'm trying to stay lower.
Instead of popping up and locking up my knee, I'm trying to stay down lower, and it's messing with my consistency. That was better. Better with a bad outcome. Go figure. We'll get one more after this. One more after this. Okay, see, that's the shape I'm looking for. That's the line and speed I'm looking for. Oh. All right, so we're going to try this one more time. Now, I know I can play it up 6 straight up and it should be okay. But I'm trying to bend it just a little bit. Okay. So, look like there's a little over-under when I'm playing outside when it touches the friction, right? So, that I knew it was going to do. I can play it straight up 7, 6, 7, 8, and with a good outcome because we've seen it. But what I'm trying to do is let it touch the friction. I'm trying to get an understanding of how it's going to move. And if there's a big over-under. So let's go ahead and move left and see what we got. Okay, guys, so we're going to jump over to 24. 24, so that's 4. So we're going to go 4 and 2. Now that's what I'm looking at. Alright, guys, now pay attention to the shape. Pay attention to the transition from wet to dry. Let's see if this ball has any over-under. That was me. That was me missing 3 inside. Back to 24. Inside out. Inside out. How we doing, buddy? Alright, so back to 24. We're going to try to get this a little further outside to see how it reads outside. Not bad in transition at all. 10 in the pit. Smoother. I mean, this fireball so far reminds me of something. I just can't put a finger on it. But I like how it's smoother. That's going to get there. Behind the 10. That's why I was flat. Behind the head pin. Behind it. Got to be in front. Alright, back to 24. So far so good. I mean, we got oil, and it's holding up pretty well. Four pin. Okay, so from hook to roll so far, it looks really, really good. It's a 1500 in polish, so I imagine if I raise the surface a little bit, it would probably speed up a little bit, which I might actually like a little more than the slower reaction. And then I talk about it, and then it speeds up. Awesome. But now the question is, did I speed up? Or did the ball speed up, or did I just drop my ball speed, allowing it to speed up at the end? Messenger City. No, this ball, outstanding so far. We'll throw another shot with it from 24, then we'll move left. I mean, really, really good shape, really, really good motion. It's, as you can see, it's driving through the pins. What more can you ask for? All right, so last one from 24. Then we'll jump on over to 28. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, right? I believe that this fireball, what I'm seeing so far, might be a first game ball. From everything that I'm seeing, I don't see why you can't use it for game one. That's in league, that is. And then you could actually even use it in for your transition ball also, depending on what surface you have it at. So let's move over to 28 and throw a couple shots. All right, so 28. Here we go. That's another 4 and 2-ish. Thunder meets road. Back to 28, and so far so good with it. I mean, I have to admit, I'm rather impressed. Really impressed. I mean, look at it this way. I'm a big fan of Ebonite pearls. So the GB4 pearl used to be my favorite. I mean, I'd always have it in my bag. And then they came out with the Envision, and now the Emerge. And I'll tell you what, Fireball might jump the line a lot of steps. Back to 28 for yet another one. The mixer, I do that. No, I ain't gonna cha-cha on y'all. I ain't gonna do that to you. Alright. So make sure you guys are watching how smooth it is coming out transition. Now, even at 1500 and polish, it's not jerky or anything. Okay. I hit what I was looking at. Maybe I didn't get all the way around it. So before we say over under, let's take a look at it again. Alright, so let's rethrow this. Like I said, I hit what I was looking at. Shaped the way I wanted it to, just didn't get there. Oh, didn't get there again. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's definitely a little interesting. So let's see if it's over under. Let's see what it is. A little tighter. So that works too. A little tighter. Alright. Back for another one, but we're gonna try to give it a little more room to move. Look at that. I shot that all the way out to the friction and it climbed. Now I'm impressed. Now, for those of you who don't understand the verbiage, that's me saying I missed big time and it worked out beautifully. Beautiful. What is it, velvet? Okay, so we're going to go a couple more from 28. And then we're going to even jump over just a tad bit further, throw a few balls, and then call it a day. I think we've seen a lot. Missed. But the ball saved me. I missed, it saved me. Alright, so let's throw one more from 28. And then let's move over to 32. Throw some shots. And then talk about what we've seen today. Alright, let's jump on over. I mean, I don't know how you can't be impressed with it. Ebonite does it again. We might as well start calling Ebonite Pearl Ball U. because their pearls don't seem to miss. All right, so we're gonna jump over to 32, take a couple shots, and maybe we'll throw one big one for the gusto. Okay, I got that out a little further than I wanted to. Didn't read exactly, so we'll go one more. All right, guys. So last shot of the day, we're gonna do it from 32. I wouldn't need the ball to work from out here. I'm sure you wouldn't either, not on a fresh pair, but it's good to see it anyway. Oh! Splash 4 is how we're going to leave it. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about what we see today and call it a day.
Alright, guys, so we had a chance. As you can see, we started at 20. We worked our way all the way over to 28. From 20, it was killer. From 24, it was, I think it was at its best. At 28, it was still rocking. Oh yeah, we did also get over to 32. It wasn't bad. I mean, so from 20, it got down the lane, pushed down. It had big miss room, so about 4.5, 5 boards of miss room from 20, which was outstanding. It stored energy too, so even when it got into the friction early, it still was able to keep its energy, which is big. From 24, the shape was still fantastic. Stores energy, carries down. The carry's outstanding. But that's what happens when you get the ball. When it stores its energy, that's what happens. It'll carry the 10. But it's also built on your position also, which I'll make a video about that, about how you make adjustments for wrap 10s and flat 10s. So I think the ball was outstanding. It even had enough shape from 32, which actually kind of surprised me. But then again, the lanes were a little mucked. So if it would have been a fresh shot with a fresh back end, I think it might have been a little jerky up the spot. It showed a little bit of signs of over under, but not much. But again, and I can reiterate this, the polish, the grid at 1500 with that polish, absolutely, positively has to change that, because in league play, it's not going to be. It's going to be a little too jumpy off the mark for that surface. That HK is something special. So with that being said, I think Ebonite does it once again. I thought they would, and they did. That's who they are. Their pearls are absolutely phenomenal. So this is just another one of the long lines, because this is Ford. So if you do one, that's quality. Okay, if you do two, that's kind of okay. Open your eyes. When you do three, that's a trend, and they don't disappoint with the Fireball. So if you wanted an ASIM, that at the top of the line, you got the Emergent and Envision, and if you would like symmetrical, the Fireball is definitely an option. I think it's comparable to the Zen Gold label, and we're going to find out, because we're actually going to do a ball review comparing the two. Now, again, thank you guys very much for tuning in. This is your channel just as well as mine. If there's something you want to see or something you want to discuss, let me know. We'll do the best that we can to get it done for you. Jerseys are going to be going for sale, like the jersey right here, and like the team jersey right here. So you got it. These are two that we're highlighting today to let you know that they are officially coming. So we will be doing a giveaway as soon as it launches with Bolafly. I will be doing a giveaway for a jersey on me, and yep, the member tab is coming too. I'm going to launch them both at the same time, and so that it will be a giveaway for a jersey and a giveaway for a ball for the members, and I'll be doing something for the non-members as well. So make sure you're subscribed. Please hit the like button. I'm Coach C. This is Bad Bowling. Have a great day.